where you were, but here's the highlight again. SoFi Stadium, Super Bowl 56, our first Super Bowl here in 29 years. Last time we had a Super Bowl, Michael Jackson was the halftime entertainment. Last night's show was pretty good as well. Odell Beckham Jr., it's tough news, but Ian Rappaport did report earlier today that it looks as if Beckham has torn his left ACL again. Same one he tore a couple of years ago. You saw the tears. He came back, watched on the sideline of the hoodie, but he is getting a ring. You know by now how this game ended, I assume, but how about the fact, Jim Trotter, that Joe Burrow comes right out of the gate to start the third quarter and hits T. Higgins on a 75-yard touchdown.
And you just sensed that the momentum was shifting at that point, and the Bengals, who had been a good second-half team, were about to make that run.
Yep, and you would think that maybe, just maybe, that would have been a face mask. Ron Torbert said it did not rise to the level of a twist and pull, and there was no flag. All right, fast forward here, 5 minutes to go, 20-16. Bengals have the lead, fourth down, and they run it with Cooper Kupp.
What a critical play there. You know, they say your best players step out. Your stars have to shine brightest in the biggest moments. Cooper did that.
He had 7 yards for the first down and then 22 yards on this, and just a ridiculous throw from Matthew Stafford for 22. And then 6 plays later, after offsetting penalties and wiped out an earlier touchdown, Cooper Kupp.
That is just, it's so unfair to Eli Apple to have him out there all alone with Cooper Kupp in that situation.
They checked to the fade. It had been called a run. Stafford throws the go-ahead touchdown. On 3rd and 1 now, Zach Taylor runs. And on 4th down, with the Bengals at midfield, almost in Evan McPherson field goal range.
There's that man. There's that man again.
The baddest man of the NFL can now put a ring on that left finger, and the Rams are Super Bowl champions.
Just keep getting better, improve my game overall. You know, I played better and better throughout the season, and so I'm excited to carry that over into next year. I mean, we're probably as hungry now as we were before the game. We really wanted to win it, not just for us, but for the fans and the organization. Yeah, you'd like to say that we're going to get back, you know, every year, but you know, that's not a reality. We're going to work really hard to get back to this moment and finish on top like we wanted to this year, and just came up just short.
You don't know what the makeup's going to be next year. I loved every single guy in that locker room. You know, they were all Bengals, and they all meant a lot to us, and they did things the right way. And, you know, so we just got to find a way to really appreciate the season we just had with the group we had. Just didn't quite get it done. I'm sure I'll reflect back, and there's some things I wish I would have done differently. Absolutely. I thought our players did a great job making plays, and as the coach, you got to do a better job, put them in a better situation. I feel really great about the future, but you know, like I mentioned, we can't just assume because we had a great 2021 that it's going to be easy next year. Every year is its own entity, and right now we just got to do a great job appreciating what we had together for this 21-20 season, and then get back and get ready to fight for next year.
This was a team that over the past 2 seasons had won a grand total of 6 games. Joe Burrow knee injury last year, I mean, they hit a low. But you know what? Good for you, Houday Nation. Good for you, Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals. What an unforgettable, unbelievable, to be quite frank, run. They were AFC champions. They were within 1 score late. They had the lead late. They could not hang on. Let's talk about the Bengals now, because they deserve plenty of